Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the ASI 0332-CD64. This is a lavatory-mounted soap dispenser. It's on my desk here in all of its constituent parts. It's disassembled, which is how it comes when it arrives to you. And we're going to show all the parts, then we're going to talk about installation. First of all, you've got the business end of it. You've got a 6-inch chrome-plated brass spout. Okay, so part of the 0332-CD64 means it's a 6-inch length versus the 4-inch that's available as well. Okay, you're going to get the fill tube, which gets installed down into here. There's a nipple that goes in there that this seats around. You can feel that it pushes on. Okay. You're going to get the bottle. That is a 20-ounce plastic bottle. Many of these parts, by the way, are available separately. Should you down the road find that vandalism or loss or unintentional use or unintentional wear and tear or just wear and tear has caused you to need parts, you can buy the bottles and etc. Anyway. With this model specifically, you're going to get a 1-inch spacer, and that's what this is. We're going to go over that in a moment. You're going to get a wing nut, a steel washer, You're going to get a nut, a plastic nut, a bottle cap, and then you're going to get a spanner wrench. Okay, so let's go over it. There is a link below this video to several documents. First of all, from cut sheet. Let's talk about that first. That is going to show you everything important dimensionally about the item, except that it doesn't show you the 64 part of the part number. Your 0332 is the fact that it's a vanity-mounted soap dispenser. The C means it's 20 ounce. The D means that it is 6-inch spout, and then the 64 gives you the inclusion of the spacer. So the technical drawing does not show, the cut sheet doesn't show that dimensionally. So you can see everything important there. And by all means, review all of that information to make sure that everything's going to fit. You've got part of the drawing on the right applies with the 6-inch spout. Part of the drawing on the left with the height of the bottle applies. Your specification, lavatory-mounted soap dispenser, dispense 20 ounce of liquid and lotion soaps, synthetic detergents, and antibacterial soaps containing PCMX and or triclosan. Dispenser stem and 6-inch spout shall be stainless steel with rubber duckbill check valves and an O-ring seal. That material is also available separately. Valve body, internal parts, basin nut, threaded shank, and globe adapter are molded plastic, etc. You can read the rest of the specification. It's important to those people who are in the ecological food chain of the construction industry that need to get the specification written and forwarded to other people for execution. That can be lifted off directly, and that's why it's there. Installation, we'll go over that next. Operation, that's pretty straightforward. Okay, and then at the bottom are the options. So the next thing we're looking at is you've got a parts diagram. We're going to go over that next. You've got a parts list. That's mostly duplication of information. It certainly is. Now let's go all the way to what we're calling the parts diagram. Go to page 2, and that is going to be included in your unit. So installation of this is accomplished by drilling a hole in the vanity or in the countertop. 7/8 diameter hole through the countertop. Provide clearance below the countertop for 4.5-inch diameter by 18-inch container. So what they're saying is locate this such that you can fit this bottle underneath and not conflict with anything. Plumbing, a waste basket that might be underneath there. They're saying give yourself 4-inch, 4.5 by 18 below. You're also going to want to locate the hole such that this will fall over the vanity. Soap, any soap that drips, hitting it, you want it to go into the sink. So you're going to want to locate it so that it is in the proper projection over the sink. Now, where the 1-inch spacer is included is going to be when you have a rim of a vanity that you simply have to get over. And that's why that 1-inch spacer is provided. So the installation is this. Unscrew the chrome plated escutcheon from the threaded shank in a counterclockwise direction and remove the pump assembly. There we go. So we've got that removed, okay? Slide the rubber washer onto the threaded shank under the flange and insert the shank into the countertop. So in this instance, you're going to bring your spacer first, and then your rubber washer will go underneath. Everything goes in. Install the steel washer and plastic wing nut to the threaded shank. So what they're saying is, why removing this, I really am unsure. It strikes me as completely unnecessary and actually counterproductive to getting it installed. We're going to put that back on. This conical escutcheon is threaded on the inside to hold the threaded shank. So we're going to come back with this. We're going to come with the rubber washer. All this goes down. Then from underneath your cabinet is going to come the steel washer and your black wing nut. Then, at some point in all of this, do not over-tighten the wing nut. Yes, you don't want to crack anything. Install the plastic hex lock nut and bottle. Okay, before we do that, we need to install the fill tube. Yeah, you turn it a little because the tube's a little bit curved. You can tell that it goes on really nice and tight. Or you can put that on. Remove your threaded shank, put that on, and then you're good to go. Your threaded nut goes on next. Your bottle cap. And then you can counter tighten the threaded nut and the bottle cap together to keep it all tight. Then, of course, your bottle. You can tell from this installation that you'd be able to accommodate, you know, a countertop that is either going to be typical thickness, 3.5-inch maximum allowable countertop thickness as it's listed out there. And that's your installation. Now your spanner wrench, the last thing that's here, is used to tighten and loosen the conical escutcheon. There's 2 notches there. You can take that and actually loosen it. And once you get it loosened, your fill procedure is going to be this way. So you leave all of this in there, funnel, fill it with soap, then you're going to want to get through and get this all cleaned up. You're going to want to get this into water, and you're going to want to purge all the soap that's in there. Otherwise, this assembly is going to fatigue and fail much sooner than it otherwise would. So that fill tube, we did get it secured down really well. Hand tighten only with the spanner wrench included. There you go. To fill the unit with soap, unscrew the escutcheon counterclockwise and remove the pump assembly from the shank. Pour soap into the tube opening right here. Do not overfill. Leave room to get everything stuck back down into it. Okay. You know, some people will remove this too, but you're going to have soap all dripping underneath your vanity. Insert the pump assembly back into the opening and tighten, etc. It may be necessary to prime the pump when first filled or when it's been completely emptied. That's common sense, etc., etc. Note the spout has free rotation as an anti-vandalism mechanism. If fixed location is desired, slightly back out screw item 03329 on the parts list, 033209, is stainless steel set screw, which is this screw that's in here. okay? And that will slightly back out the screw and then reassemble your head. That will keep that from spinning. Okay. ASI is a full-line manufacturer of all things commercial restroom equipment related. Everything from very high-use applications like hospitals and hotels all the way down to very small single restroom facilities and in little retail spaces. Very good quality company, very good customer service. It is my experience that they have very good shipping lead times, large quantity of material on hand, and dollar for dollar an excellent value. If you have any questions on the ASI 0332-CD64 soap dispenser or any other ASI product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.